Come on, Wes, you gotta do this.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Wes, back at you with another video. Today we're going to be talking a little bit in details about the new partnership between Panda Global Gaming and Nintendo. There's a few things that I missed, and I don't know if anybody is really talking about it. So anyway, with that being said, let's get it cracking. So we're gonna look at this. We're gonna look at this article right here, right? We're gonna briefly read it, and I'm gonna go over a few details that people missed, right? And what I think, what's to come with this. So let's read this, okay? And you guys are missing something. Like, the reason why this potentially could be something for the history books, man. It's going, like, obviously this is already in the history. It's going to be something crazy. In regards to Nintendo never does anything like this, but there's more things that people are overlooking. You know, they're really not paying attention to this stuff. And I'm gonna predict a few things, based off of this little Business Wire article, and we're gonna read it. Right here is basically them showing you a little quick details on what's going on, right? On exactly, you know, what they're gonna be doing so far. Obviously, they got more details to come, but this is what they have so far. So I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna go over a little bit what I think is in store. I'm gonna just go call out some plays that I see happen. So it says Panda Global Super Smash Bros. Circuit will be open to eligible players who think they have what it takes to show their mettle, in hopes of competing against the best of the best in either Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch system, or Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube. Right? So it says, you know, obviously the date of this. It says a new partnership approaches Nintendo and Panda Global Gaming, a leading organization. The Super Smash Bros. Community are teaming up with the goal of creating a fun and welcoming space for players to compete, while simultaneously boosting support for Super Smash Bros. Tournaments and competition. The partnership will kick off with Panda Global operating the first ever officially licensed championship circuit in North America for both the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. Melee games. So let's break this down. So it says a new partnership approaches a leading organization. I guess Nintendo felt that Panda Global Gaming was the leading organization in the Super Smash Bros. Community. I guess that's sort of, you know, that's kind of true between them and VG Bootcamp. It says, and are teaming up for the goal of creating a fun and welcoming space for players to compete while simultaneously boosting the support for Super Smash Bros. Okay, the partnership will kick off. Okay, so obviously, you know, they're gonna have their first ever licensed Super Smash Bros. Circuit, right? The first ever around the world, probably around the United States. Sorry, North America. So that's the first thing. Nintendo has never done that. They've done little things, promotional events for like Brawl and stuff like that, but nothing to this magnitude. So here's something that's interesting. Let me see if I can find it in here first. The circuit with more details. Let me see. There's something in this. There's something in here. Players space play compete while boosting. So all right, let's go up, right? Let's go, because I think I missed it right here. So it says this, right? It says, see, this is interesting. Read, like, pay attention. It says Panda Global's Super Smash Bros. Circuit will be open to eligible players who think they have. What do they mean by eligible? Are they talking about, is it region locked? Like, you mean, you know, obviously, can only certain countries be involved? People who reside in North America, people like Armada, Leffen disqualified from this? Or does it mean like maybe people who are banned from the scene, not eligible? Or I'm thinking of something else, because it says eligible players who think they have what it takes to show their mettle and hopes of competing against the best of the best in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the, you know, and Melee. So what I'm thinking is this, right? I might be thinking of something crazy, but I'm thinking that eventually, right? I think Panda Global Gaming had this stuff planned for maybe X amount of years when they did the PGR, Panda Global Rankings, and then all of a sudden, you guys don't think it's odd to me, right? Or you guys don't think it's odd that all of a sudden, Panda Global Gaming just came out with this ranking system, the greatest Melee players of all time, 100 all-time list out of nowhere. I mean, I'm gonna make a video on my thoughts on it, right? But out of nowhere, they made this list. At least as far as I know, they didn't hint it from what I've seen on Twitter, anything like that. But I don't really keep track of their Twitter like that anyway. But as far as I know, it came out of nowhere. So because there was already a list made for top 100 of all time. So for them to make this list, to me, here's what I'm thinking what's gonna happen, right? I think one of the two things is gonna happen. This circuit that's gonna be all around the world, because sort of kind of MLG did something like this, right? I mean, all around the United States. I think that what they're doing is they're going to seed, at the very least, right? Seed the top 100 of all-time players of Melee. They're going to seed them. They're going to automatically seed them from everyone else. They're going to automatically give them, not points, but seed them from everybody else, since all those players contributed, their skills, and they earned their stripes, per se, to be seated in the circuit. And then along with whoever is currently ranked in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate PGR. All the people who have been ranked to some capacity by Panda Global Gaming are going to be seated or ranked or something. Or it could just be one, since they said it in their tweet, right? That it's a short series. So it might be some event where they just invite all of these players to the event, right? They invite them. Obviously, you got to come out. Or maybe Nintendo and Panda might foot the bill. We don't know. But I'm calling it that there was a reason behind the top 100 of all-time Melee to help with the ranking for this circuit. And then obviously the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate PGR. That's what I'm thinking. I'm definitely thinking that's the play. I could be wrong, but your boy Wes, he be having some good reads. I'll be having some good reads when it comes to these kind of things. So anyway, let's keep reading forward. It says, okay, the partnership will kick off saying, all right, I read that already. A more detailed schedule, prizes to come in the future. All right, we are proud to stand with an organization like Panda Global to celebrate and support the ever-growing competitive scene. Now look, you see, read this. This supports what I said. It says, we are proud to stand with an organization like Panda Global to celebrate and support the ever-growing competitive Super Smash Bros. Community and create a space where all players all players can test and hone their competitive skills. Keyword is celebrate. So you combine the words, the phrase celebrate and support for the ever-growing competitive Smash Bros. Scene. So I'm thinking it might actually be a thing to where this circuit is gonna honor the top 100 of all-time Melee and the PGR players. This is like all of this stuff is piecing. This is what I'm thinking, man. So anyway, let's continue reading. Panda Global's Super Smash Bros. Circuit will be open to eligible players who think they have. Alright, we already read that. That was at the top. Players from across the U.S. will compete online in qualifying rounds for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in person. Oh, so it says will compete online in qualifying rounds for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, in person qualifying rounds for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Melee will also take place once large-scale events return, with the winners of the virtual and in-person qualifying rounds moving on to compete in grand finals for the championship. So, reading a little bit forward, like I said, at the very least, or even the most, right? They'll do is utilize the PGR and the top 100 to rank them within the circuit, right? I don't think they're gonna invite them automatically, put them in certain place, automatically, like make it. They might not make it just invite only, but I think at the very least, they're probably gonna use these rankings to seed people, to help them out, to seed the players and whatnot. Now here's something very interesting, right? Players from across. So this part is very interesting to me, right? Players from across the U.S. will compete online in qualifying rounds for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In-person qualifiers for both Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. Melee will also take place once large-scale events return, with winners qualifying of the both virtual and in-person rounds qualifying for the grand finals, right? I mean, the grand finals and championship. Now, here's something that they not, right? Here's something I think what they're gonna do, right? And the reason why they didn't see Nintendo, they think they're very smart when it comes to wording stuff. So it says, right? Players from across the U.S. will compete online in qualifying rounds for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. In-person qualifiers. So that means, like, let's just analyze this little sentence. It says online qualifier Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So it's confirmed that they're gonna have qualifying rounds for people online. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate qualifying rounds, right? But now in person, it says they're gonna have qualifying rounds for Ultimate and Melee, right? Melee will also take place. Basically, they say once large-scale events take place, Melee will return to those. But I think the reason why Nintendo hasn't said both will compete online in qualifying rounds for Super Smash Bros. Melee and Ultimate is because they don't have Melee. Obviously isn't online. Melee isn't qualified. Nintendo obviously made the game eons ago and had no online features. But what I think is going to happen, I mean, this might be a long shot, right? But with all of the stuff going on, I think they're going to use, because Slippy's online, right? Fizzy's online, which is features, which is Slippy, right? Which has rollback, is way better than Ultimate's online, right? I'm gonna call a spade a spade. So I'm really thinking Nintendo's gonna hire Slippy, right, to beef up his system. I mean, to beef up the Slippy online. I think they're probably gonna pay Fizzy, either them or Panda Global. Don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen, if Fizzy somehow becomes a member of Panda Global Gaming. Panda Global Gaming hires Fizzy as maybe their IT guy. I don't know what you want to call it. Their online consultant. I don't know what you want to call it. Online management or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. But don't be surprised if they hire Fizzy as their online guy, like as some part, like doing something for Panda Global, and then that. Right after that, we'll put him in, align him with the whole circuit to where Nintendo will pay for him, or rather give Panda Global the money to pay for Fizzy to polish the online features of Slippy. Don't be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling these plays. I could be wrong, but I'm telling you. They're going to be ranking, they're going to be utilizing the top 100 and the PGR. Fizzy is probably either going to get hired by Panda Global, and then Nintendo's going to probably give them money, or Panda Global's going to give Fizzy money to beef up. Like, to some capacity, Fizzy's going to be involved in this circuit, to where you probably going to be playing Melee online. I'm telling you, I have that feeling. Because think about it this way, right? Nintendo has given a whole bunch of people cease and desist, right? A whole bunch of people cease and desist. They haven't touched Fizzy. I think Nintendo's been watching in the cut. They've been watching in the cut, just seeing how things go. And they be like, all right, let's get this going, man. Let's actually make this happen. Let's make this happen. And then mind you, hold on. let me see something for a second. We're gonna go back to that, right? Let's see something for a second. Let's see when Melee came out, right? Melee came out 2001, right? It was released 2001. Release date. US. When is the release date for that? So Japan, 2001, 2000. So yeah, this is about the 20th anniversary of Super Smash Brothers, right? Of Melee. So this is kind of somewhat of like a celebration of the 20th anniversary of Super Smash Brothers Melee, you can say. So all of this stuff makes perfect sense why Nintendo's doing this, you know. The game is 20, it's about to be 21 years actually. No, sorry. Once it's 2022, it's going to be like what is it? It's going to be maybe the 20th year plus such months. It's going to have to get all the way to November 2022. But the circuit's probably going to be announced for like maybe spring or summertime. So it's going to still be the 20th year anniversary, them celebrating it. So I'm calling it that this is somewhat kind of like a celebration of 20 years of Smash, or rather of Melee, and every other Smash after that. And just, you know, like they said, celebrate and support the ever-growing competitive scene. So anyway, let's continue reading this. There's probably not more to dissect about it, but let's continue reading this. There's probably more. So it says players will be able to, let me see. All right, so players from Canada and Mexico will also be able to enter and compete. So that means that sucks. This means that people like Leffen, people from Japan, all of those players are not qualified, or rather automatically disqualified from being eligible to compete in these events. That sucks. So Amsa's not going to be able to come. That sucks, man. Armada can't come back from retirement. Leffen, he's done. It sucks. And a whole bunch of other good people from outside of these places, from Canada, Mexico, and United States. So it says, okay, players from Canada and Mexico will be able to enter and compete once Panda Global and Nintendo have deemed international travel and attendance at in-person events to be permissible. All right. Players will be able to stay up to date on the in-person qualifiers, and grand finals will then grand finals when they're announced at. All right, so Nintendo announced a lot of stuff is going through Panda Global, which makes sense. Nintendo should have done this a long time ago, but I don't 100% blame them, because you can't always trust people with your IP. Okay, in-person qualifiers may be canceled at any time due to pending situations. Okay, they smart. See, they very smart. So they put that right there. And, you know, they said that this might... See, this is what I'm talking about. They might actually cancel these in-person qualifiers if the numbers of COVID get crazy. So, anyway, you never see... The thing it says event details and prizes, right? They said cash prize already, but over here they said they didn't put cash prize, but I guess they didn't need to say that. So overall, there's a few things confirmed for right now. Only people, they're gonna have obviously in-person online qualifiers. Only people within the United States, Mexico, and Canada are gonna be able to come to the event once they deem them, you know, in-person events are gonna happen. So those things are confirmed for sure. Now, the only things that aren't confirmed, and what I'm calling, how they're doing the ranking system, how they seeding people. They might use the PGR and 100, the all-time 100 players. Then I think Panda Global will either hire Fizzy, or Fizzy's gonna have some kind of hand in the online qualifiers for Super Smash Bros. Melee. And one other big hard read before I go is, since they call this a short series, right? This is a short series. I'm calling it now. This is a test run for Nintendo. Because if you notice right here, where did they say this at? It says this partnership with Panda Global is the next step in Nintendo's efforts to create a more consistent, fun, and welcoming competitive environment for our players and fans. So this is the next step. So since this is a short event, this is a test run that Nintendo, they're giving the community a chance. People was bitching all day long about Nintendo not working with people. They finally working with somebody within the community, Panda Global, working with them to make this happen. So people can't cry anymore about Nintendo not doing this stuff. So now it's time for the community to be good boys and girls at these events. Don't do the stupid crap. Obviously, you can pop off, talk crap at events. Don't do stupid stuff at events. Don't do these stupid things because Nintendo will start working with the Smash Bros. Community indefinitely. So, and then on top of that, obviously, attend these events. Let's set records for these events. If y'all want to set records for any event, y'all should do it for this. Set records for this event. You know how dudes like to run in their Million Man March tournaments where they be like, oh, you know, 1 million people came to Genesis. You know, 3,000 people, or rather 10,000 people into Genesis. Freaking 20,000 into Apex. Obviously, those aren't numbers that has happened yet. But I'm just saying, let's show this event some support as well. Since Panda Global Gaming's reputation is on the line, let's support these events and be good boys and girls when we get to these events. Don't do no stupid nonsense. You go there to compete, make friends, make good memories, have fun, talk crap, hype up the events. That's it. You don't gotta do no extra stuff. If you want to do some other stuff, do that outside the event. Do that at another time. These events aren't the place to do it, man, because mind you, there's a lot of young kids here. They probably bringing their family members. So you don't want to paint no bad picture on our scene that's already painted. We want to get ourselves out the freaking abyss that we're in right now. So this is our chance to prove ourselves to Nintendo, make Panda Global Gaming see that it's worth it, that they put their reputation on the line for us, for the Smash Brothers community, and just show the world that the Smash Brothers scene is a force to be reckoned with. You know, that we deserve to be put up there. But anyway, if you guys think Wes is bugging out, or you agree with me or disagree in regards to my hard calls for what's to come in the future of these events, put in the comments below. With that being said, this is your boy Wes. I'm out of here. Peace.